I think the hardest thing is to get any of the brains to come online. They're like running like DOS. Like we're not even at Windows yet.
Raising a well-behaved child in this world requires strict discipline and punishment. Today, we will look...
No, we will not.
There have definitely been times when it's just illness after illness after illness.
Tell me about it.
I know. But what happens is you get stuck. Like, all right, it's been like a week since some random fluid has come out of a hole it wasn't supposed to come out of in that way. You want to go over to your friend's birthday party? You have a field trip coming up that's optional. So you want to lock down because what if there's more germs? What if someone pukes again?
I literally very recently, one of my kids was invited to a birthday party. She's so excited for it. And I had to be the bearer of bad news that you can't go. Now, she was healthy, but 2 siblings were sick with 2 separate illnesses. And our school had recently shut down because of the massive amount of illness happening. Like the attendance rate was like 80%. And they had to shut the school down. And I was like, babes, we can't go. Number 1, we don't want to spread illness. Number 2, I simply cannot handle bringing home another one. The place this party is, that's just
notorious for the germ share.
Literally all of the schools in the area are shut down to illness. I don't think that's a good idea. And again, you could pop a fever in 5 minutes. We don't know.
But what happens is you get stuck in that nurse mom brain, and how do you break through it? So sometimes you get trapped in a loop, and other times you're asked to switch so fast you can't turn the one brain off fast enough. So you get these weird conflicting, like when you're doing chores and then your kids are like, I want to play. And then your fun brain is like, yeah, let's play. And your chore brain's like, wait.
Yeah. No, this literally, yesterday, right? My kids were home it wasn't winter break. There was no real reason for my kids to have been home for so long, despite the illnesses. So last week it started with one of my kids was homesick for 2 days. And then the next 2 days, different kid was sick with different illness for 2 days. And then the school shut down because everyone is sick. And then I had 2 sick kids the first day of the week, and then we had a snow day, right? And so it was yesterday, my littlest lady goes, Mom, you promised that you would play hide and seek with me. Now, I do not believe that I promised this. I don't remember this conversation, but
I feel like your youngest and my youngest are the same age, and they're trying their hand, and I say this not at all mad. They're trying their hand at manipulation.
Yeah, and it's not like that manipulation isn't malicious. No. They just want to play with mom, And so
this has worked in the past. Let's see if it works now.
Right. And so she's like, but you promised. And I want to play hide and seek, and and I'm like, I don't think I promised that, but also like I don't even know what day of the week it is at this point because things have been so crazy. And then I look around the house because again, everyone has been sick, so the place is a mess. I want to clean desperately, and I want to play hide and seek, and I said, you know what? Let's play hide and seek for 30 minutes, and then I can get my stuff done because I have to start dinner in 30 minutes. So. Okay, I am going to do this. And of course, there's like that feeling of like almost not anxiety, but that kind of like, I have these other things to do. But I knew that if I jumped into this game of hide and seek, that I would have fun and that I would be meeting my baby's needs, which I want to do, which I need to do. And then I could still get this stuff done. So it's like trying to balance it. And, I hid behind the couch, great hiding spot, pretty easy. Took her forever to find me. When she finally found me, she's holding a juice box. I said, did you stop and get a snack on the way? My back hurts, babes.
I admit my children will no longer play hide and seek with me because I always pick a spot that I can do something else while
I'm like sitting there playing the NYT Mini behind the couch, I'm just waiting.
Like I'll be in the closet and I'm putting laundry away because I just drug the hamper in there with me. I'm just putting laundry away in like an awkward angle. And my kids will open the door. Mom, are you doing laundry? You took forever. Suck less, kid.
Yeah. That was my middleest was playing with us, and she was the seeker, and my littlest in the stage whisper of a young child because they don't know how to actually. Yeah, not whispering at all. Mom, can we hide together? Mom, let's hide together. I'm like, dude, she can.
No, you're
hear
gonna get
you.
us caught. Shut up.
But,
Go.
like, yeah, we'll hide together, but this is really not discreet. Like, all right, let's go, bub.
See, but that's one of the times that sometimes you can get multiple mom brains turned on. Sometimes you can gamify stuff. Right now, I no longer have to rinse dishes because my children thinks it's fantastic. Yeah. So I have taken my domestic engineer mom brain and I have managed to weave it with my mom teacher brain of like, all right, let's discuss. So we will talk about physics. We will talk about chemistry. We will talk about biology, all while we're messing with the dirty dishes in the water. And yeah, sometimes it gets super splashy and a little wet, but I have a mop. It dries up. And that's not a thing that bothers me. Some people could never with the water getting all over the kitchen, but it's not a thing. I have a space that allows me to safely do it without worrying about water damage. I have the ability to tolerate that. So that's how we roll. But now I've gotten two brains to turn on, but then you get a third brain in there and it goes all haywire. And now I'm probably snippy. Now I'm probably cranky. Now I've probably got a short fuse.
Oh, yeah. No, that's, I think the hardest thing is to get any of the brains to come online. They're like running like DOS. Like we're not even at Windows yet because we're overtired and stressed or maybe sick ourselves. And it's like, I just want to engage in a healthy, positive way with my child. And mornings are rough for me no matter what. The other morning did not sleep well enough. And I was snippy. Oh, I was not. And I was trying to stop myself. You know, you're like mid-sentence and you're like, why am I behaving this way? And so words are hard. A little while later.
Fine. We talk professionally.
I told my kiddo that I was sorry. I was like, I was not handling any of that properly. And I am sorry. I was overtired. And she comes back, she's like, but it feels like an excuse to say you were tired. And I was like, I hear you. I was trying to communicate that as a reason, which is why I started with the apology, because that's why I'm apologizing. But I hear you. And she's like, oh, well, I didn't sound that way. But I see it now. So I'm glad you explained. And I'm like, I'm sitting here like, this is that parenting.
When it comes back on you.